dating Dolph Lundgren at the time, and so Dolph Lundgren was on the set, and this is a very little known, maybe not even known by anyone but me, and I'm just sharing it with you guys, so please don't tell this to anyone. But that was, she told me that when she was on the airplane, she flew with David Bowie, and she asked him, I'm going to sing The Little Drummer Boy, and he said, oh, use my arrangement. And that was David Bowie's arrangement of The Little Drummer Boy that she sang. I didn't know that until after the show. And as a little bit of an aside again here, I'm going to digress just before we wrap this up, is to tell you that David Bowie, who I completely idolized, asked me twice to open for him on 2 of his tours, both of which times I went like, I'm not an opening act, David, I'm sorry. And again, that was sort of my ballsy kind of like period where I mean, in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have. I have very few regrets, and that's the truth. But I do. One of my regrets is that I didn't open for David Bowie. I did take David Bowie to a nightclub one time after I was sitting at a table at this is so showbizy, this story, but I was at the Grammys, the only year I ever went to the Grammys. I was sitting at a Grammy after party, and I just was coincidentally sitting next to David Bowie, and I smoked cigarettes at the time. And I reached in my pocket to get a cigarette and noticed that the tuxedo I was wearing, that I had borrowed from Warner Brothers because it was the only one that didn't need tailoring, that fit me perfect, and I didn't have any time to tailor it. I didn't notice inside until I was at this after party that I opened the jacket and looked and it said, made expressly for Frank Sinatra. It was from High Society, and it was black, and it came with a cape. I didn't wear the cape. It had a cape that was lined with white brocade inside of it, and I've seen it in the movie, and I kept it. I never returned it. So I have that in my closet along with a hat. Oh, this is so name droppery, but I feel so close to all of you. I have that in a closet stored along with another stolen item that I have from Michael Jackson. I played Michael Jackson's stunt double in a fake documentary that's never, to my knowledge, never been released. A feature-length fake documentary. I don't know anything. Jeff Goldblum was in it, along with Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, all these people played like Elizabeth Taylor played his housekeeper. I can't remember what Jeff Goldblum played, but it was an all-night shoot, and at the end, in the morning when the sun came up, I had been wearing his black fedora that said Michael Jackson inside of it all night, and it was sitting on. I took it off and put it on the couch in the little trailer that I was in, and the sun came up, and I looked over, and just as I was leaving that hat, I swear that hat was going, take me, take me. And so I was like, I bet he's got like 1,000 of these. And I put it in my bag. He never spoke to me again, so I don't know whether like he was like, oh man, he ripped off my hat. Or what happened, but what was the original? What? Grace Jones. David Bowie. Let's see, back up. I was at a Grammy party wearing Frank Sinatra's jacket. This is my last thing, I swear I'm almost finished. I said to David Bowie, this is so incredible that I actually got to do this, but I said to David Bowie, do you want to get out of here? At a party. And he went, yeah. And I took David Bowie to like what was at that time called an underground nightclub that didn't have a license and was just like a place that was known by all those in the know people like myself. And I walked into a nightclub with David Bowie as my guest, and literally every single person in this club, they were all hip, famous, cool people all were like, oh my God, Pee Wee. And I really do love